As the 7'3" Victor Wembanyama jumping with the 6'6" Draymond Green, and it's an easy tip. It's been the entire crew. I'm Dan Weiss. Thanks for joining us here on Valley Sports. And Devin Vassell, that's a three-pointer now in 24 consecutive games. Draymond Green a little out of real estate underneath the basket. Here's Jonathan Kuminga pulls up from the elbow.
Yeah, that's what he's going to take.
And here come the Warriors. Andrew Wiggins back in the starting lineup tonight will step into a three. Knocks it 12 this year.
Yeah, well, right now the Warriors playing with a lot of energy, so throw all those stats out the window.
Victor Wembanyama spins to the bucket left after having 12 in the game in Sacramento on Thursday. Victor spinning over Klay Thompson.
Trying to bury Klay Thompson underneath. Look out.
Jonathan Kuminga coast to coast with a left-handed flush.
You can see that one coming. Once he got a step to the basket, he's just super.
The shot clock, and back out top Vassell. Dancing there on Kuminga, pulls the trigger for another three.
Devin and Victor right now are showing no signs.
Signed by Draymond Green.
That's a foot higher.
Klay Thompson. Trey almost got that one, just not in time, and Klay Thompson knocks down his.
Champagny rattles.
Trying to force that one, finds Julian trailing the break.
Wiggins steps inside the arc, and he's 2 for 2 in both these. Jeremy gets a step, drops it off. Here's Collins underneath and puts it over Klay Thompson for 2.
Way up.
Kuminga, good step, better defense at the rim, and it'll stay Warriors ball. Almost 2 since the month of January. And Draymond Green wanted one right there, didn't get the since the month of January. And Draymond Green wanted one right there, didn't get the Gary Payton's second in the game. Sean, he didn't play Saturday dealing with an illness as Wiggins takes it to the hole, but he helps.
The Devin's going to have to work hard off some screens to get some shots.
Collins inside, gathers some contact, takes it in over Draymond Green. Dominic Barlow responsible for a lot of that. Nice spin by Collins with the left hand for 2.
Outstanding.
Tripping at it. Zach, skip pass to Sohan for 3 is good. Jeremy hits the strings, big-time shot. For the first time, went on to that road trip after back-to-back wins against Oak City and Indiana. Out of the timeout, Brandon in the game on Saturday. Sohan goes underneath Moses Moody and gets the bucket.
Got the kind bounce there.
5 games with 2 20-point games, including the one on Saturday night. Pajemski, another 3 is good. After that, he was 13 of 27.
Yeah, well, he's found his shooting touch again.
Spurs with a 6-point lead. Kuminga attacks. Great verticality there by Zach Collins.
Didn't sweat
down. Spots Keldon. Corner pocket 3 on the way. Missed, but right to Blake Wesley. We'll call that a pass.
We'll call that
goals as well, too. Also part of the Spurs game. Victor Wembanyama back on the floor. Chris Paul will get hit.
Floater.
Chris Paul making his 13th start of the season. Victor with a left hand. And nothing Trace Jackson-Davis pushing. Keldon Johnson in the corner. Spinning now, Pajemski puts it off the glass for 2.
That's a great decision there from
Chris Paul. Good sweep across and around Victor Wembanyama for his.
Just an incredibly crafty player.
His first season with the Warriors, averaging 9 points, 7 assists. There's a three-pointer for Keldon Johnson from the corner. 36 on the board here for the Spurs as Paul gets to the elbow. That shot that wasn't falling for him on Saturday goes here tonight in his tenure. Chris Paul knocks down the buzzer beater, and he finishes the quarter 4-4 with 8. And here's Victor with the steal. He'll tag it himself, and he'll lift off and detonate in front of the home team. Trace Jackson-Davis and Chris Paul. Wiggins, tough bucket for 2. Out and around and into the hands of Chris Paul.
Another example of the officials allowing guys to play there.
39-34 opening minutes of the second quarter. Chris Paul throws it up. Trace Jackson-Davis throws it down to make it a 7-0 run. And now Chris Paul attacking, blocked by Malachi Branham. It was going to be swatted away by Victor. Malachi gets late in the paint, collides into Pajemski. Dominic Barlow goes up, no. Keldon with the offensive board. The putback is good for the big body.
Wow. A lot of bodies crashing in there.
Shoot, loses the dribble. Pajemski spots up, got it. Pajemski's 3 of 3.
Yeah, he's been Jerome.
Malachi Branham in the paint with a floater. Oh, that would have been offensive basket interference or defense. Trey Jones and Jeremy Sohan. 6 to shoot. Jeremy, nice step through around Andrew Wiggins.
Excellent.
Draymond turns the corner, bumps into Collins, left hand. No, Draymond gets his own rebound and puts it back up and in. Collins rolling to the bucket, pass inside. Zach Good hands there. Turnaround jumper's good.
Yeah, Zach's rolling right now. Good.
Offensive rebound, though, to the hands of Pajemski. And the kick out. Back to Thompson. Hits the three.
You knew as soon as he caught it, that was good.
He never even turned.
For Klay Thompson, off an offensive rebound, best time to shoot a three ball.
Everybody sags off Zach Collins, so he just goes right to the rim. Zach spots Keldon underneath. Keldon Johnson trying to go up, had it knocked away. And take it out of his hands by Moody. Right into Collins. Collins comes away with another defensive stop, and Draymond Green throws it out of bounds. And Thompson in the paint. He gets a little right guard screen there. Warriors back on top. Their largest lead is 2. Julian Champagnie gives it right back to the Spurs as he can. Back out to Julian. Another clean look for 3. Got it. Julian hits the strings. Spurs just. Thompson inside the arc this time again, swirls out on him. Moody takes it right out of the hands, though, of Zach Collins. And Gary Payton II is going down to the tunnel, by the way, as Trey Jones lays it up and in. Kick out to Green, and Thompson. A little bit of a window opens for him, and Klay Thompson doesn't miss without.
No question about it.
And then the right-hand floater for Trey Jones is good. The ball on the lob off the inbound intended for Victor. Wiggins steps his way to the cup. No, and the putback for Trace Jackson. Victor pull up 3. And gets the kind roll.
Yeah, sometimes that's all you need.
Leading the break. Takes it all the way. Lays it up and in. He's looking for the M1.
Yeah, that's okay.
Kick out of the corner. Vassell. Stop and pop. Got it. Devin hits the strings. Wow. Timeout Warriors.
That's a different.
Having a 5-game losing streak against the Warriors. Klay Thompson pulls up from the elbow. Got it.
Klay Thompson.
7 in the first half. Chris Paul pull up from the elbow. It's a lot more like Vince. Champagnie has to catch it low. Dishes inside. Victor spinning and throws it down. Right on the head of Kuminga. Thompson defers to Chris Paul, and now Jonathan Kuminga. Step back 3 here over Jeremy Sohan is good. Victor trying to dish it off to Jeremy, cutting to the basket, taken away by the Warriors, and Klay Thompson glides to the spot Victor instead into the corner. Jeremy running on the baseline, drops it off. Trey Jones, look at the acrobatics as he half dozen for Trey to go along with 5 assists. Kuminga in the paint, muscles it up and in. Wow. Right program. Victor, the flyby from Draymond Green, put it to the floor and he lost it.
A little too unselfish there. Go ahead and shoot that little mid-range jumper.
And here's Kuminga, and Victor gets it. Corner. Ups it back out. Pajemski with 9 to shoot. In the paint, over Trey Jones. Basket and the foul.
Yeah, like I said.
Trace Jackson Davis with a hammer over Jeremy Sohan. With Jackson Davis rolling to the rim. Pajemski's floater wouldn't go. Offensive rebound and put Jackson Davis. Wiggins. Clean look at the 3. And the Warriors have opened 4 minutes and change remaining in the 3rd. And there's Jackson Davis finishing another lob.
Excellent execution.
Paul, Jackson Davis into the body of Collins, puts it in.
And that's an excellent contest by Zach.
Keldon attacking over Pajemski, off the glass and scores. And the Spurs get their first field goal in nearly. Pajemski gets a step over Collins with a left hand. Time ball.
Even when we get good shots, we can't get them to fall.
Victor there to beat Moody at the rim, rejects that one. Green. Malachi, 10 to shoot, in the paint, blocked. Moody knocks it away. Paul, 2-on-1 with Pajemski. Pajemski goes up, no. Warriors wanted a goaltend. Chris Paul there. Line by Moses Moody. Wesley, jump step in the paint, got it. Pocket pass, back to Malachi, lays it up and in.
A lot of time left, though. Get up here.
So the Warriors, fresh 24 here. And they... Kuminga, big body against big body, and Keldon spots Victor, goes up top, no, gets his own, puts it back in over Trace Jackson Wembanyama tonight. Pajemski weaving his way into the paint. Kuminga pull up from the foul line is good.
He's good money from the mid-range. That's how, like you said earlier, Steve Kerr has a better feel for his team than anybody else. He knew he couldn't get that good.
It's the All-Star break. Klay Thompson pull up over Champagnie is good, and he's got it going. Yeah. 21. Victor pulls up over Jackson Davis. Got it. Victor Wembanyama cans the triple. He's got Jackson Davis. Back to Keldon. Launches the three. Got it. Keldon hits the strings. Timeout Warriors. 6 in a row for the Spurs. It's the Spurs, who went to halftime with a boatload of assists. In fact, 16 of them have. Victor will launch. 3 more. Victor Wembanyama.
He just has ultimate focus on the floor. 100%, he's a force.
Chris Paul, pull-up jumper over Kelly on Green. Switching elbows, trying to sneak underneath Victor. Spots Kuminga running the baseline instead for the dunk.
Another backdoor cut.
Collins on the floor. Chris Paul rolling to the cup, and no. Jackson Davis with the offense. Vassell. Got it! Devin hits the strings. 5th three of the night for Devin. Chris Paul from the mid-range. Adds to his total. He's got in the paint, switching hands. Collins, offensive rebound, goes back up. Blocked by Jackson Davis. Knocked away, Jackson Davis. 2:45 to play. Trey Jones to Victor. Taps it in. Basket in the foul. Victor Wembanyama. Kuminga blocked by Victor. Smothers that one. 5 to shoot. Paul over Keldon Johnson. No. Victor secure. Jackson Davis. Oh, over Victor Wembanyama. Warriors. 112-102 the final. Steve Kerr.